Hi guys, Affectionate speaking. We back with another video, guys. So guys, we analyzed volatility 10 on our last video, and we actually anticipated that we're going to be buying, and we were on a daily time frame whereby we were looking at the structure right here, right? So we were actually looking to buy from here, and I did take some buys from this level right here, and then I went out after it got here, right? Because it was a resistance area, right this at this level right here. So I actually re-entered the buys after it actually broke above this resistance area right here. So if we can actually go to the 4 hour chart, you're going to be able to see exactly, you know, what was going on, right? So we can actually see that we were on an uptrend right here. That's why we actually going on with our buys right here. And I see there are a lot of people who are actually like selling indicators in terms of trading the indexes, the MT5 indexes, and we don't really need those things, guys. You just have to test your knowledge when it comes to these pairs, guys, and see if the price action works. And price action actually works better than indicators, guys. That is why, guys, it's very important to to have knowledge in terms of how to analyze the market. You understand? And again, you need to stick to one pair so that you can actually understand the behavior of the pair. So looking at this on a 4 hour chart is that we had like a touch here, and then we had a touch, we had a touch. So it was a valid trend right here. As you can see, we are on an uptrend right here. So going on to a smaller time frame, guys, as you can see, guys, on my chart, I did draw some lines right here. And the reason why I actually draw these lines is because I want to actually see my valid resistance and support areas. And one thing that I figured with volatility 10, guys, is that it moves in a space of 58 points. From support to resistance is 58 points. From a support where I entered to the resistance, it's 58 points. You understand what I mean? You can actually see how it actually reacted on this level right here, and you can see I minused from here. I minused 58 points, which gives me a proper resistance area, which showed that what, this was a strong level right here. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go to a smaller time frame like a 1 hour chart, one thing that I want to show you is that we having this nice market structure right here. We're having something like a what, a shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. This looks like a what, this looks like what do you call this, a head and shoulders. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see something like this is a shoulder, the head, and then this was the formation of the what, of the shoulder, the right shoulder right here. So for you to be able to take buys from here, what you're going to do is that you're going to actually make use of trend lines, right? So what you're going to do is that you're going to do this. You're going to actually use from this resistance right here to the support right there, and then you align your what, you align your trend lines properly. You understand what I'm saying? And you make a nice channel to see exactly what is happening. And you can see, guys, that we actually broke above this level right here. So this level right here was actually a good time or a good place to actually enter our buys right here. So as you can see, there's this small resistance that I actually drew from this level right here, is because I was in from here and then I went out after it got to this level, and then it acted as if it wanted to retest back to this area right here, but then it failed to do that. We actually broke all the way above. So what happened was that I actually waited for it to kind of retest on this level right here before I actually take my buys right there. So it retested on this level, and then I took my buys from there, and then I waited. So it's simple price action right here, guys. You can really see that it's just a breakout and a retest, and then you take your entries. You understand? You can't actually take your entries after it breaks out like that without a retest. The what we call patience, guys, is very important. You understand what I'm saying? Patience is very important. So you need to be a bit patient with this kind of entries. You need to wait for it to retest and then be able to take your buy right there. So if I was to use my what do you call this, my trend line, I want to show you something, guys, why I actually took this buy again. If you were to draw um if you were to draw what's happening now, if you were to draw your trend line right here, right, I don't understand what is happening, guys. Okay, you would see that, what, this trend line right here was actually broken, and you can really see that we have a touch here, we have a touch here. So it is a valid trend right here. So you can see that we broke this channel, this trend line right here, we retested on it, and then you continue to go all the way up. So now from here to here it's 58 points. So we actually targeting to this area right here, and then from here we're going to secure our profit when it gets to this level right here, right? So after this we're going to wait for what, for a structure to actually form. If it's gonna break, then we're going to actually enter after a retest, on this level. We're gonna wait for it to break, retest, and then we continue to buy. You understand what I mean? But we'll see with the kind of structure that is going to form at this resistance area right here, and if it's actually giving us a what, a reversal, because the possibility is that it can actually come back to this level right here. Let me just do this. We can actually get to this level right here before we can continue, with our buys right there. You understand what I'm saying? So from here I'm going to be waiting for the structure to actually form, and after that what's going to happen is that I'm going to take my sells at this level right here. And the reason why I'm saying that I'm going to take my sells here is because of this trend line right here. You can really see that, we aligned it with our lower highs right here, and this was just a small retest for us to take the buy. You understand what I'm saying? But then it didn't make a proper retest, on this trend line right here. So it has to actually get to this level. Then from here what's going to happen is that you're going to sell from here. You understand? Then we're going to go out from this level right here, and once we get a nice structure, we're going to continue pressing our buyers going up, with it. You understand what I'm saying? So we just have to be patient and actually wait for it to play out, guys. It's all about patience, guys. You understand? If you know the basics, breakout and retest, the only thing that kills us is over leveraging and not being patient. Do you understand what I mean? Because now you're going to see this going all the way up. What's going to happen is that you're not going to be patient. What's going to happen is that you're going to pull out your profit after you go on this big candle right here, and then you find that you went out with about $20 profit, and instead of you holding the whole position up until this to actually maximize your profits, is that you're going to regret later, and then you want to get in, and then it retest with you, and then you lose back your money and the profit that you make on this chart right here. So what's going to happen is that right now we're just going to wait for it to actually get to this level of 66.54. You must just make sure that you mark these levels, guys, the same way that I marked. For you to be able to kill this pairs, guys, is that you need to mark this supply and demand zones, and then you find your structure within those levels right there. So I already know what I'm going to be expecting, because I did my analysis accordingly. And we're going to, since it's a strong resistance, you can see, guys, we have a touch here, we have a touch here, we have multiple touches at this area right here, and then it's a very strong resistance. So what's going to happen is that when we get here, we're going to be expecting us to do what? To start selling from this level. So if you were late to take this buy right here, make sure you wait for the structure to form, and then do what? Take your sell entries right there. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So I hope you guys understand, and this video is it's helpful. And let's just make sure that we kill the market. The reason why I'm trading volatility 10 today is because it's weekend, so I got no time to rest, guys. We keep on grinding and grinding and grinding, and because at the end of the day, we need to be free from a lot of pressure. We don't need pressure, guys. We don't need pressure. So anything that gives us pressure, we need to get rid of. Even though pressure sometimes it's kind of playing a perfect role in our lives, and even though we don't see it the same way as people, right? So we need no stress in life, so we need to make sure that we secure this bag so that we can be free from a lot of things. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So if you guys don't understand what I did right here, just make sure that you comment down below, and then guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, guys. You understand what I mean? Your subscriptions and your likings, guys, it's really meaning a lot, because now it motivates me, as I always say, to make more videos like this, guys, because now I'm just giving you like simple, guys. Simplicity is key, because now if now you're going to be analyzing the market, and then you're using a lot of indicators which are going to be full on your chart, at the end of the day, you're going to be confused. You're using a lot of trend lines, you don't even know what's happening, why you're using those trend lines. You end up being confused at the end of the day. So the best way to go about this is that you need to keep it simple, guys. Use support and resistance, find a structure, and then take your trade. Be patient, let it play out, and then kill the market, guys. You understand what I mean, guys? So make sure that you press that like button, share my videos, and then subscribe, guys. And then let's keep it moving, guys. Let's be profitable, and I hope that you're going to milk the market, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Peace out.